Hello guys, I am your host Natalia. I welcome you in our social media network Badar. Before going towards our video, I recommend you to watch till end and subscribe our channel to watch more like this. Introduction. The Valvet Revolution, a remarkable and peaceful revolution that unfolded in Czechoslovakia during the fall of 1989, marked a pivotal moment in history. It led to the collapse of the communist regime and the restoration of democracy, symbolizing the power of nonviolent resistance and people's demand for political freedom. In this video, we will explore the causes, key events, influential figures, and the profound impact of the Valvet Revolution, a revolution that brought about a significant transformation in Central and Eastern Europe. 1. Background and causes of the Valvet Revolution. Czechoslovakia, under communist rule since 1948, was characterized by political repression, censorship, and economic stagnation. The totalitarian regime, led by the Communist Party, held tight control over all aspects of life, stifling dissent and suppressing opposition. By the late 1980s, public discontent was growing due to the lack of political freedoms, economic hardships, and a desire for democratic reforms. 2. Perestroika and glasnost in the Soviet Union. The reformist policies of Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev, known as perestroika economic restructuring, and glasnost openness, had a significant impact on the Eastern Bloc countries, including Czechoslovakia. Gorbachev's call for greater openness and political reform inspired many in the region to advocate for change. 3. The Civic Forum and Václav Havel. The Valvet Revolution was led by the Civic Forum, a coalition of dissident groups and intellectuals advocating for political and social change. One of the prominent figures at the forefront of the movement was playwright and dissident Václav Havel. His charisma and eloquence resonated with the people, and he became a unifying symbol of the revolution. 4. Mass protests and the fall of the communist regime. Mass protests and demonstrations swept across Czechoslovakia in November 1989. The turning point came on November 17, 1989, during a peaceful student demonstration in Prague, which was brutally dispersed by the police. The violent response sparked a wave of public outrage and solidarity, leading to larger protests demanding democratic reforms and the resignation of the communist government. 5. The Valvet Revolution, and transition to democracy. As the protests intensified, the Communist Party eventually relented, opening the door for negotiations with the Civic Forum. On December 10, 1989, the communist government agreed to form a coalition government that included opposition members. This marked the peaceful end of the communist regime and the beginning of the transition to democracy. 6. Václav Havel becomes president. On December 29, 1989, Václav Havel, the iconic figure of the Valvet Revolution, was elected as the first non-communist president of Czechoslovakia in more than 4 decades. Havel's presidency ushered in an era of democratic reforms, human rights protections, and a commitment to freedom of speech and expression. Conclusion. The Valvet Revolution stands as an inspiring example of the power of nonviolent resistance and people's determination to bring about change. It demonstrated that peaceful and unified protests can topple even the most entrenched and oppressive regimes. The Valvet Revolution's success paved the way for democratic transitions in other Eastern Bloc countries, transforming Central and Eastern Europe and reshaping the global political landscape. Its legacy continues to inspire movements for democracy and human rights around the world, underscoring the enduring significance of this peaceful revolution.